There are 45 shoots. What is this? Sorry. Alright, so we have the Insidious Originals headed down to Prison Island. They've got the entire island to themselves. They're going to do just fine. It looks like Team 18, the Ironheart, headed over to Puerto Paraiso. So let's see which team is this, you guys, with all your crazy tags. Team 7 is Invasive, and we got an XQZ, a Godsend over here. So we only have 2 teams. We have Team 22, which are Lost Souls, up here with the Golden Fire, Road to Death, and Straight on Nepal. That'll be a sweaty fight right over here. So let's go over to Blaze BT and see what's going on, because we already know that Vortex is going all the way to Camp Militar. We have 3 teams coming over here into Picado. We have the Golden Eagles, NA, the Silence, and you guys with your tags. Team 15, the Sinners. The Sinners are in Picado. So we have 3 teams, and no, look at this very, very western. Ooh, Dauntless is already in a fight with the Lovers. Let's get over here and check in on what's happening right here. Love Trasher. Ooh, Dauntless Claws. I think he was the one that just got you. And here comes the other ones from Dauntless coming up and around. This is Panda and Claws. They're trying Bob and Casper, but we do have Sunset right over there behind the tankers. But Moneymaker Neo not getting into that, so there goes an elimination for Dauntless, but they are going right on past, and it doesn't look like he's going to get any either. And there goes the Exfoliator right over the top of Dauntless. Now let's see what's going on up at the north. We have Manic up in Camp Militar, Skill of Mine over here in Toramunda. Nobody in El Azahar. No one in Truck Stop. Look at that craziness. So let's see. Which team is this? This is Team 10, the Infinity Reapers. Over here in Minus Generalis. And did Dauntless just run into another team? Panda! Panda! No! We lost Panda over here. Phew! I think that was Sting Esports, but I see FPS over here as well. Sting Hope is down. What happened to Panda, though? I missed it. Alright, guys, let's go back to the map and let's jump around, start seeing what's going on. We do have this fight over here. This could be a fight that lasts until... Hello, Smokey. What's good? You are, Smokey. You are good. And there goes FPS right when I got off of Dauntless. So Dauntless is now up to 3 eliminations, but I feel like they've lost. Ooh, we're over here. Where are we? Let's see what's going on with Team 4, Dope Academy. They're over here. Oh, they came over towards the Fierce, and they're headed right on down on top of Sting. I feel like Dope Esports is chasing behind Dauntless. I think they saw that Panda got taken out, so they may be headed over to El Pozo to get in the fight with Dauntless. I feel that in my gut. Don't ask me why, but that's what I feel. And look at this. They're coming right up onto a fight between Dauntless and Rain Esports. Oh my god. So now we got 3 fights right over here. And Myth. Oh, Myth going right up and into Dope. And now Dauntless. Dauntless is coming up and over. So we're going to have a fight right over here. So let's go. Let's change this over to check out what's going on in Picado over here. We do have the Golden Eagles right over here with 3 other teams, but let's get over to this fight. And the fight over in Impala was straight out of Nepal has just started. And oh no, Casper got taken out. What's happening over here? We got Panda picked back up, but oh, I don't think we're gonna be able to pick up Casper. I think Casper is down and out from, yeah, there he goes, to Dope Havoc. So Dope is still on a mission. Look at this. Maybe they're headed. Hello everyone and welcome to XO Esports, the Conquest League, the $1,300 league. We're in the elimination stage. We are just kicking it off. This is Group A versus Group B. Both of these groups will be fighting twice throughout the elimination stage, but for the first 4 games tonight, they all want to make those points. Let me show you who we've got. In slot 3, Twisted Militia. Slot 4, the Extreme Slayers. Slot 5, we got the Real Gunners Esports. Slot 6 are the Chicken Jokers. Slot 7, Absolute Pain. Slot 8, Nothing Esports. Slot 9, Broken Spirits. Slot 10, Rest in Peace Department. Slot 11 are the Dauntless. Slot 12 are the Villains. Slot 13, Almost There. 14 are the Golden Fire. Slot 15, Poison Esports. 16 are the Sinners. 17 are the Digital Age. And 18 are 4 Rogue Men. There are your scores. Shout out to XO Esports for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. All you have to do is take a screenshot of your like and subscribe. Get it over to the XO Discord. I have it pinned up at the top, and just pin it or post your screenshot in there. And it looks like we've got just a couple of minutes. Looks like we're still waiting on somebody. Let's see who is behind. We're missing one from Rust and Peace Department, one from Almost There. Zoom, I see you. So we're only missing 2 players. We have got a very stacked lobby tonight. Ooh, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm excited to see what you guys think. I did a, we lost the second one from Almost There. He must be going to look for his buddy. So get on over there. Oh, look, see, G9, here he comes. So I asked you guys on Instagram who you thought was winning. We got all sorts of results. You guys were all over the place. We had Almost There. We had Dauntless. We had the Sinners. We had Maryland. We had all the names you could come up with. And some double, some triple. And then some that made me go, oh, I'm not posting that. And a whole lot of you said me if I play. So I want to see you in there, Spidey. I see you over in my live YouTube chat. You were one of them saying that you were going to take on all these big beasts solo and winning the $1,300 prize pool. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday night. Ooh, we're getting ready to kick off the elimination stage. What do you guys think? What you think? I think everybody is in here, so we should be starting. It is hard. It's even the 2 minutes past hard start. And look at this. Just absolutely packed on in. We do have 4 matches tonight. For tomorrow and the next night and the next night and the next night. You get it. And we shall continue. Let me get that iPad up there so you guys can see the drop spots and see what's going on. I think I'll turn my fan on. Today is one of those days where I'm kind of cold and hot at the same time. It's one of those really weird days where it's just like, don't like the fan on, don't like anything on. Let me start this whole thing off jumping with Dauntless Claws. You know I have to, guys. You know I have to. And there he is in all his glory, getting ready to represent us in Brazil. Oh, I cannot wait to watch PMSL with our NA teams. Let me go ahead and put that iPad up there, and we'll get it rolling. All right, let's see where these boys go. In tonight's first flight path, we're coming in from the farm just north of George Pole, North George area, going straight through Rossock school apartments, going over shelter, and out the middle of Milta Power Peninsula. Hello, shooter! Shout out to Nothing Esports. I see you out there. Nothing is in slot 8, so we'll keep an eye on that. And we do have several teams already jumping off at the start of the flight path. We've got Dauntless and Extreme Slayers. Oh, they're already out there. I see Poison jumping out. Absolute Pain jumping out. Let's see. RIPD, Rest in Peace Department. They're all right there together. But then if you look over the Rossock area, you can see all sorts of shoots. Oh, the Gumball. Let's see. I think we've got 2 teams headed down to Pachinki, the Real Gunners Esports and the Villains. So we got to pay attention to that area as well. In a shelter Milta farm area, we've also got several going off right on down there. So kinda shooter. Big fan, Smiley! Big fan. How many spins today? That is completely up to Crucial, but I think it is 1 spin. So let's see what's going on, where we want to poke our noses first. I feel like RIPD Department and Poison Esports over just to that southwest edge of Mount Everest might be in a fight. But I see all sorts of chaos down at this East Bridge area. And as you guys can see, the first flight, or first zone is pretty southwest, or east. We still have military bay or military island in here. And over here we've got the Digital Age right next to, let's see if I can get the names right, the Broken Spirit. The BSer. So we do have Teddy right across from Diamond, and Teddy apparently is fully aware that they are right across from him. So, and it does look like Teddy is outnumbered. We've got, if you look up in the mini map, you can see that they're all coming out and around onto the, getting ready to push him. He does have Trippy back in that back area, but I don't think Trippy's going to be able to help Teddy out much. We'll stay here with Teddy, see if he can hold off the push. Ooh, RIPD already in a fight with the Extreme Slayers. And that happened over here at the hospital. Pappy Sour finishing that off. And then we've got another fight. Let's see if we can find the other fight while we watch Teddy try to hold his position. I'm not sure where that other one was. Maybe over here. Got the golden fire. Ooh, Teddy! Oh, nice try, Teddy. Nice try. Alright, so let's see what Trippy's going to do. Because, oh, Trippy is not alone now. So he does have all 3 of them together with him. So, no, he doesn't. I didn't click on Trippy. Let's get over to Trippy. See what Trippy is doing. He's creeping up onto the golden fire. Let's see, where's that going on? We got all sorts of fights going off, guys. Let's get into this match and see what we can see. I do think that Trippy is next in all of this, but I just saw one go out to the golden fire, and I think that was one from Poison or RIPD. Let's check in on RIPD. Yeah, we've lost 2. We lost the boy and Ratul. So I think one of them was taken out by Dominator. It was, let's see, 13. No, L. Guys, what is L? Is that 63? Is that what that is? I never remember what the L is, if it's 50 or whatever. I'm not good at that. Alright, C6. I also saw them in the elimination field. our feet, and we did lose Jack. Oh, the chicken choker's Jack. What are you doing, Jack? No, not Jack Lord. Jack, shake it off. I want to see you next time. Alright, let's see. I don't know anything about the spins. That's right, Spidey. The spins are up to XO Esports, and I feel like Poison was getting close to Dom over here, but I think they're pretty separated now. But I'm not so sure about Lay over here. Let's see what Lay is doing. Ole, ole. Doesn't look like he's doing much of anything. Not not exactly sure Lay is with us, guys. Are you with us? Hello? He does have the Extreme Slayers right over here next to him, and Dauntless to the north, so he shouldn't be too comfortable in my opinion. Looks like the rest of his team is coming up and over, but let's see. I do think that Pappy Sour has gone off and headed onto looting. Alright. So let's see. We might have something going on over here with Absolute Pain. It does look like they got kind of close to the Sinners over here. The Sinners were out driving around. Ooh, the villain. Luxury. We caught that. Oh no. Let's get over to Luxury and find out what's going on. Did you jump? Oh, his car blew up. Oh, the villain's taken down by the real gunners. Oh. And there goes Wrecked. Wrecked. Getting wrecked. Let's check in on what's happening over here with the real gunners. Oh, and Poison. Poison does get found by the Extreme Slayers. They did come up and over. Let's check in on what's happening over here with Papasawa. Zawa. Oh, no. Whoa, Neverside. Neverside. 3 of his teammates are knocked. The villain Smokey right up top. Neverside does see him up that hill. Oh, he's getting some of that helmet. Look at that. His helmet down to about half health. So now, let me go ahead and put that map back up there. And no, here comes all the mollies onto his teammates. But his teammates look like they're doing okay. But now, it is a 1v1. Smokey versus Neverside. And here comes Smokey up and around with the jump shot. With the S12. But Smokey... That's devastating. Smokey is the sole survivor going into the rest of the match, and we still have a minute left of stage 1. So let's see. Hello, Sandu! Nothing. Esports, Hiuya. Oh, there goes Candy Joe. They're waiting for you. And now Poison is running into trouble over here. Poison is running right into the Golden Foil. We're right over here in the Gatka Chopsticks and Ornery getting down into the chopsticks just in time to save him from even more damage. And it looks like both of them are on the back of this horse trying to get away from the Golden Fire. So the Golden Fire is getting some attention from Dauntless, though. So the Golden Fire better be paying attention to their north, because it does look like Dauntless, you know, Claus heard all those shots. He doesn't miss much, does he, guys? Does he? Alright, so what else is happening? Almost there, wrapping around to the east of Yasnaya, completely missing nothing. Nothing Esports and Twisted Militia over in the Polka. And it does look like we're going back to the mainland. Our zone is shifted from Rozhok to the northern edge of the military base. And let's see what's going on with Team 18 as they're coming right in across the 4 rogue men in your dream. I like the name. I like it. Now that's some sass. In your dream. We got Damon and Demon. So it doesn't look like the chicken chokers are too close, but they still might see him. We do have the Poison duo over in the Gaka area still, but we have RIPD coming out pretty soon too. Let's get on over to the Golden Fire because they are still really close over here to Dauntless, and I feel like Dauntless is coming up and around, paying attention to where they heard those shots. Claws over here at the slaughterhouse. Let's get on over to almost there, coming right on through the middle of Team 7. Yes, absolute pain. Let's go ahead and pay attention to this, and then we'll go ahead. I cannot zoom in much more than this, guys, because they are still pretty separated, but let me go ahead and put up the iPad so you guys can see the rotations where they are, get a good idea, of how close these teams are. We can see that Philo is getting up onto this rooftop and almost sees them. Pappy Sour coming in and finding another one from the Golden Fire. And let's get on over to the Golden Fire. We are down to just a duo now, so let's see what's going on over here. As Brady coming on down. Let's check in on Dom. Looks like Dom pulling away, getting away from the Extreme Slayers. And I did hear, look at this, the Extreme Slayers are up to 5 eliminations, and look, we do have, is that Claws? Yes, it is! Claws versus Pappy Sour. Ooh, they were just meters away, nose to nose over the top of this hilltop. And he still have, look at this, here comes Claws over the top. Ooh, what is Claws doing? Claws is right there behind that rock. Look at this. Claws trying to poke up and get Pappy Sour down to about half health. And now the fight down at the West Bridge between the Chicken Chokers and the 4 Rogue Men has started. So let's get on over here and see what happened. I do think that, let's see what's going on over here. Digital Age also in a fight. In Yo Dreams, it does look like we do have one knocked over here from the Chicken Choker. Ooh, booping him. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else we can see over here. Oh, booped. Oh no, so now it's just up to 90. 90, what are you gonna do over here now, 90? 90 saying 90, getting out of there. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening. And it looks like the Digital Age still in this fight over here. Let's get on over here and check in on the Wizard. Looks like the Broken Spirits are down to just a trio, but the Digital Age is down to a duo. Oh, and there goes Space and Neo. And Wizard trying to come out, trying to get Godkid. Oh, and he got flicked on, and Diamonds is down to 2 HP. And here comes the rest of them. I think he may be able to get Darwin picked back up, and he's going to throw that nade, trying to hold off the push coming up those stairs. And while we watch this, let me go ahead and scroll in just a little more on this map so you guys can really get an idea where your teams are. I think now's a good time to go ahead and we'll go ahead and put this up for just a second so you can see where they are going and where they are headed. So now, let's see. It looks like Godkid's still downstairs. I'm not sure. It looks like it's a 2v2 over here. Diamond's up to 2 eliminations, and Godkid not really in too much of a hurry to push up those stairs. Cielo! Hello, Cielo! Sinners! Like, we got another shout out to the Sinners Esports in here. Inder, I see you. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. I'll check in on Sinners in just a few minutes. I don't want to get off this fight since we do have an active fight right now. But let's see if we can figure out where the Sinners have gone on the map. And Sinners are up there by the school. All 4 of them. They are on the move, but they're going through the school compounds. They are in good shape. I don't see anybody too close or too far from them, so I think they're going to do just fine coming into this next zone, because they do have that northern edge. They are headed towards closer to center zone, and they do have almost there, getting a little closer to them. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as well. And the 4 rogue men finding Paza. Oh, there goes Paza for the RIPD Rest in Peace Department. And where was that? Yep, that's right on over here on this western bridge area. Just in those hills, just to the south of the gas station, West Bridge Farm area. Alright. So it does look like we're kind of at a standoff because I don't think God Kid really wants to push up those stairs. No one likes the taste of 12 gauge shotgun shells as the snack. Let's see what else is going on, because we are starting to crush into the middle, and I did see another one from Poison get taken out, so now Poison is down to just Lay. Lay is the sole survivor. Over here in Pachinki is able to get him picked back up, but we do have Team 7 pulling right up and in. Absolute pain and Prodigy over here paying attention to Team 11. Dauntless right up here in the church of Pochinki. So let's get over to this iPad so you guys can find out where you are headed now. And we do have, let's see what's going on with Poison. It looks like the Golden Fire. Oh, Poison just took out the Golden Fire right when we got off of them. So now let's see. I'll go ahead and leave this up while I get back into the match. Sorry guys, you know it happens. I am working on a plan B to get rid of this, but it's going to take me just a little bit of time. So if you'll give me just a few little more. I know you guys are so supportive, and I truly appreciate you guys hanging in there with me while we try to get this together. And what is this now? You're not gonna let me back in, is that it? Always something, guys. Always has to be something. Alright. Getting back in. Hopefully we'll be back into this in just a minute, guys. But I don't want to miss any more of this. Messing around with the... They need to fix this. They really need to fix the emulator software. It's just that PUBG doesn't care about emulators. This is a mobile game, which is why I said I am working on plan B, and life moving forward should be much better, but for now we're kind of stuck with this for just a little longer. I do have a plan B started. And as you can tell, it is just taking its sweet old time, but I don't know if we missed all that much. So, Twisted Militia, Chucky, Twisted Militia are coming right up and in onto Sinners Esports. Here we go, Sinners Esports for my YouTube chat. It looks like Scarface. Oh, Scarface did get a knockover onto Fury, and now we do the Twisted Militia bonk, and the bonk goes down. So now it is just up to Chucky, Who, and Hayes. And now here comes another nade. What a nade right up and in onto Karen. And so now I think the Sinners are down to just a solo. No, we do have a duo. We still have 4W on this off angle, as well as Dauntless playing. Yes, they are. Dauntless is playing. And 4W coming right up and in. Oh, there goes Twisted Militia. And he's going to be able to get his teammate picked back up. And so now let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little more. And it looks like we had one by. Let's check in. Yes, it is Claus. Claus is over here in an active fight with the soul. Claus Claus getting Claus is up to 1 elimination, but he is on fire, so there's that. There's always that. He's on fire. We do have Dauntless all the way around this western edge of Pachinki, the northern edge. We do have one of them from the Chicken Chokers in Pachinki. We have Absolute Pain in Pachinki. Zoom, I see. Oh my God. Zoom, I see you over on that side. What are you doing, Zoom? Who did you just get? All I want to do is Zoom. And let's see, who did you find? I just saw you on the elimination feed, and I'm not sure who's that way, but we do have several teams right over on this edge, and we're going to the southern point, the southeast edge of Pachinki. Just nothing esports in zone. Everybody else in Pachinki is going to have to move on down and in. So let's see. Let's go over here and find out what's happening. Monarch, ew, what a place to be. He's down in the Pachinki trenches, and he's got teams all the way around him, and he should have stayed. Oh, he should have stayed in there. Oh, he does get a knock before taken out by Extreme Slayers Legend. So Legend was able to get that. So now let's see. Updates. My game just updated again, guys. Oh, my lord. My lord. Oh, Dauntless coming up and around that backside of the Extreme Slayers, and you can feel Hyuya just pointing him out, saying, here they come, and Pappas Sour trying to get him picked back up, but Legend is up to 4 eliminations right across from Dauntless. So, let's see if we can stay in this match this time, guys. No promises. You guys already know this. And let's see. We are considering my game just updated itself again. I have no idea what's going on. So let's see. Claus. Oh, Claus. Where'd your car go? Claus is running, guys. We never see Claus running this much. So now let's see what else we can see. It does look like almost there, and Absolute Pain are getting into a fight. Claus. Ooh, Claus is trying to find Pappy Sour. Look at this. And Hyuya is in that smoke, and oh, there they go. Dauntless up to 4 eliminations. Now let's get on over to Absolute Pain and almost there, up in the blue barns of Pachinki, and nothing just got a knock onto someone. And let's see, oh, that was Pain Triple H right on over there. And look at this, we have the Chicken Choker. He's trying to get up and through right on top of Dauntless. So now let's see if we can get in here and see if we can get a bird's eye view of where all these teams are. It's still a little bit large for us to be able to get a really good idea, but you can see this is their zone. We are going to the trenches of Pachinki for our zones. So let's see. It looks like we're kind of over towards the hill area. Let's see what's going on over here in the trenches. So we got the trenches to the barns in this zone. And when we get a little bit closer, I'll be able to give you a better idea. But let's go ahead and find out. Almost there. Ooh, Panda gets knocked by one of them from almost there, right out the window. Hello, definitely not Star. Hello, not Star. Welcome. And it looks like Philos does have Claus right in his sights, but look at this. Nothing Esports Mickey just coming right up and over towards Dauntless, and right down below the Sinners. The Sinners went up onto the top of that hill, and they've got the high ground looking over all of the field down below. Let's see if we get a better eye view now of what's happening. We do have Absolute Pain, but you can see that they're all just coming right up and in. Let's see if we can get over there a little bit faster. We have Dauntless, the Sinners, and Nothing Esports all down here in the trenches. Look at the nades going off, and we do have, it looks like Claus. Oh! Claus gets taken out by one of them from, I think, the Sinners. I did not see who took him out. It might have been Latha, but Sinners 4W. 4W does finish that off. So now we are down to the top 3 teams, and 2 of them are right on over here. Let me see if I can get over here and see what's happening between these 2 teams in here. So now let's get on over here so we can get it in and actually see what's happening. Dick Bow right out here. He's the sole survivor for Absolute Pain with 3 of them from almost there right in front of him. And he is trying to stay down and out of the way of the nades. And let's see. Oh, that Molly hit right on top of the Molly. And G9 trying to get those side angles over onto him. So now, Kepu, right on the backside of the door, trying to get those shots with the S12 versus S12 over here. Oh, jumped right on out. So now we do have the duo over here trying to come up to almost there. Let's see where the duo are. There you go. Now you get an idea, and we do have Wiz. Wiz is out about trying to come down and around. Look at this. Wiz is coming right up in, right across the trenches from him, and Wiz gets knocked. Oh, so now I'm not sure they're going to be able to get out of this. Oh, he is knocked. So now it is just down to 4W, and he goes out to the play zone. Let's get that up there. Almost there. Coming in first with 5 eliminations. The Sinners coming in second with 11 eliminations. And Absolute Pain coming in third. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15, and 16. Going all out. iPad time. Let's show them who we got. It is the Sinners. Scarface. 5 eliminations, 503 damage. With that, we will be right back for match 2 of the XO Esports Conquest League elimination stage. Group A versus Group B. Claus with P90 is deadly. Claus with nothing is deadly. Alright guys, be right back. Over to Monte Nuevo, but I feel like they are hunting down Dauntless. So that's my gut. I just feel it, and we got Voltex up to 2 eliminations, so we'll see what's going to happen. FPS Bot, are you the sole survivor? No. We also have EB for Rain Esports, but I have no idea where EB is, so let's go. Woo! What kind of chaos is happening tonight? So we still have, ooh, Travis, oh, I don't know, Traviso. We still have 4 teams over here in Bigado. We still have the Golden Eagles NA pushing up onto the Silence. Ooh, that Silence right over there. That nade right over onto Dizzy. But we still have the duo, our trio from Team 15, Sinners Esports, and the solo from the Insidious Originals. And oh, Team 15 has one over at the motel as well. So let's get back into this match. Hello, Suluji. Hello, Suloji. Hello, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. We're almost back in. Let me go ahead and put this up. Come on, click, click, click. Let me in. I want to see what's going on. Come on. Ooh, the lag is bad tonight, guys. But let me check this map. Dope is hunting Dauntless. I knew it. I knew it in my gut. They are now getting into position around El Pozo. So Dauntless is going to have to pay attention to that. And so are we, guys. So are we. We got I just had that feeling in my gut. I don't know what it was. It's not like any of them from Dope ever talked to me that much, so. And that is the Dope Academy. Dope Academy, all separated, all in position around Dauntless in El Pozo, setting up the trap play. So now let's see what else is going on. You can see that they are all the way around El Pozo. No one went up onto the Zombie Boy Ridge, the Churchill compound. But let's see, we got another fight coming on over here. Shiny, what are you doing over here? You are in a fight with, let's see, no, you totally missed that team. How did you miss that team? It is Next Element, completely around you, Shiny. We have Ironheart coming right on down below, invasive, and the Golden Fire. Golden Fire also in a fight. Oh, the greens are right on top of each other. Couldn't see that either. Cleon, should I be honored by this compliment, or are you just jealous from my friend Mitty the beauty? Mitty is beautiful. So no, just take it as a compliment. You're smooth, Cleon. Oh, Gamma, I'm sorry, Gamma. So now we still have the fight over here between the Silence. And I no longer see the Golden Eagles NA. Where are the Golden Eagles NA? They must have been taken out. Oh, I see. SIL. SIL taking out all four of them from the Golden Eagles NA, and we missed it. And here comes Team 15, which are Sinners. Sinners are coming up, but we also have EB and Rain Esports coming up and in. We'll stay here for just a minute, and let's go back to this map and see what's happening. We have Straight Out of Nepal coming out of Impala after their fight, and we missed their fight too. There's just too many fights going on in too many different ways. Uh-oh, Dauntless is... Ooh, Dauntless, Claus, be careful. They're all right around you in El Pozo. And he just got another elimination over onto the Sinners on the main screen. We still have Manic coming in from the north. We still have Straight Out of the Ball coming in from the eastern ridge. But there, I think we got all the teams in there. There are fights going on everywhere. There are such sweaty teams in here. Let's go over here to Moneymaker Neo. We're right up top. Oh, Dauntless, Bob, and Payne. See, I knew this fight was going to happen. I just knew it. I felt it. So now, let's see what's going on. Dope coming right up in Dope Academy. Definitely hunting down Dauntless over here. So let's see what is going on. Payne trying to find Panda. Oh, Panda. No, Payne finding Panda right there. But we got Claus straight across and Bob. Bob has been knocked, so now they're all pushing up over onto Claus. Here they come, right up and over the top, and it is, I can't see his name. Is that say Tupac? Tupac right there. Oh, Claus. No, you big bullies. Dope Academy. All right, so let's see on that play. We still have the fight going on in Bigado over here, and SIL is now up to 6 eliminations. So now let's see. We do have all these teams are still coming in from the blue, but let's see, where's the next fight gonna be? Maybe Monte Nuevo. I do see it looks like Team 22, which are Lost Souls, coming up onto the Fierce. So let's see, how close are they? I feel like one of them from Lost Souls just got knocked, and we're on the wrong side of Monte Nuevo, but we do have Sting Esports right up there as well. Manic coming in from the north, and Straight Out of Nepal coming in from the south. And what is happening over here? Am I missing a team over here? Let's see, Team 22. I don't know who they're fighting with. I keep missing the elimination feed. Not that I got 25 other things going. Gamma, let me in. I don't know why it's so laggy tonight. It's probably the construction down the street. That's what I'm going to go with. I don't think it's the server. But look at this on my iPad. My iPad is at 100, over 100 ms. 100 ms on my iPad. That's crazy. No wonder my screen can't keep up to this. Are we in EU? That's what it feels like. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. I'm still at 106 on my iPad. Did not mean to click that off. There we go. Can you see that right on down on my iPad? Right down below in that corner. I don't think my screen's wide enough for you to see the corner, but I'm over 100 ms. It's crazy. Alright, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. I'll stop complaining about lag. Right now. Hello everyone, welcome back. We are headed into match 2, so let me click that off, click that on. That's not how I meant to do it, but that's good enough. And we are headed into match 2. I guess we're not going to have scores tonight, sad for us, but we did see the scores at the end of that last match, so let's go. We're on hard start. We should be starting any time now. I remember to click over the match marker. That's a win for me. I'm going to take all the W's I can get today. Oh, all the W's for me. No. I'm kidding. I just need W's when I can get them, guys. I just need them. I need them. Let's see. What are they saying? Yeah, I don't see anyone's asking for more time, but we do have the golden fire. And who is oh, Dauntless is missing. Oh, Dauntless. Where's Dauntless, guys? No. So Dauntless not coming into this match. Interesting. Oh, they were all in seat 1. They were in slot 1. I saw Claws up there. No. Uh-oh. I wonder what's going to happen now. I guess we wait and see. Alright, let me close this up so I don't screw that up. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up. And this time we're going to be jumping with the Sinner Scarface. Look at this. We got the Extreme Slayer Claws and Blaze for Dauntless in slot 1. Alright, let's go down and find the Sinners. Where are the Sinner Scarface? Here is your last match, Top Fragger. 5 eliminations and 503 damage. We're going to be jumping with Scarface, giving him some screen time love for being the last match Top Fragger. Whew, what a mouthful. Alright. In 546 seconds before we start our next match, so they may be trying to ask Crucial what they want to do about all the players in slot 1. We do have the unlikely team here. Blaze has already left the match apparently, but we do have Claws and Legends side by side over here. Claws, what you gonna do? Are you talking? Are we gonna restart this match? Nope, it doesn't look like it. Oh, poor Dauntless. Poor Dauntless. Who's gonna cry with me? Alright, let's go ahead and put that map up and see where we are headed. And whew. So our Miramar flight path for tonight. We're coming in from the northern edge of Toromunda, going across Stop of Cruz Divide, right between Truck Stop minus Generales Graveyard area, La Padita, to the east of Leones and south of Puerto Paricio. Guys, I wish I could roll my R's. That would be so nice. I can purr like a cat, but I cannot roll my R's at all. At all. So No one jumping off in Torremunda. Cruz de Valle is awfully quiet as well. We do have Absolute Pain jumping off at the northern edge. They are the farthest north, so we'll have to see where this flight path goes. We've got the Extreme Slayers headed over towards El Azahar. And let's see, Broken Spirits jumping off over towards Minas Generalis. So we have a lot of teams still on this plane, and I'm wondering where they are all going to go. It looks like Claus is jumping off. I'm not sure where Claus is headed, but he is just north of Las Leon. And it does look like Picado is going to have the Sinners, Poison Esports, and I can't see the O. Team 4, the Extreme Slayers. I thought they were headed... We do... Wait a minute. DW, Death Wish the Boy, playing for the Extreme Slayers, is headed over to Picado. It looks like even Claus is headed over towards Picado. Claus gonna be the one-man team. Oh, nope, Blaze came back. Look at this. Dauntless in slot 1 as a duo. And we did lose Extreme Slayer Legend because we have Death Wish the Boy over here in Picado. So I'm not sure what's going on, but this is what we do know. Alright, so what else is happening? Where do we want to go? It looks like the villain, Smokey, is gonna drown. Poor Smokey. Oh, look at this! They're taking them all out. No, look at that. Wolf over here, and Coffin. Let's check in on how many. Look at this. Coffin up to 2 eliminations, getting the AFKs. Well, that's the way to earn some points, guys. That's the way to do it. Alright, I got a phone call. There we go. Take that off of there. Scarface. No, Scarface. Our top fragger of the last match has been knocked. Hopefully we can get him picked back up for the Sinners. But the Sinners do have Poison Esports and the Boy. And I'm not sure what the Boy is supposed to be doing in this match. I don't think he was supposed to be here because we did have Legend in here as well. And the Extreme Slayers, Legend is one of the Extreme Slayers. So I'm not exactly sure what just happened, but... It is, oh, Candid Joe. We got Karan is finding you. Alright, so if you look at the iPad down in the lower right, you can see that we only have 2 teams outside of zone. We have the Extreme Slayers and Absolute Pain. Everybody else is in zone. So, let's see. It looks like Scarface is back up onto his feet, but we do have Ornery right on over there, and we still have the Boy. And I'm not sure why or what he's doing in this match, guys. I'm not exactly sure. So, we do have the duo from Dauntless, not too far away from the Rest in Peace department. The Angry Man. The Angry Man, can you see that Dauntless is right down below you? We're at the Chumasera Church, and Dauntless is right across the street at the compound. So, let's see. I think that's about it. Let's just go ahead and pay attention to the Sinners and find out what is happening over here. As I said, Scarface is back up onto his feet because we're trying to come on in. Ooh! Do get 4 to... Oh, no! Candy Joe Joe gets him from... Oh, no. So now the Sinners are down to just a duo. And now, let's see what's going on. We do have the Death Wish the Boy coming up and in. We still have Ornery right across the way, but we're down to just a duo for the Sinners. So let's see what else is happening. Where's Karani's paying attention to Lay from Poison Esports right across from him. So let me see if I can scroll in anymore to give you guys a better view on the iPad. It sounds like we got a good second now. Go ahead and put that screen up so you guys can see where your teams are. If you want to check in on a team, just let me know which team, and we'll be sure to peek in on them, see how they're doing, where they are. and what is happening with them. Let's get back on over here in the fight in Picado. We still have the Death Wish, the boy over here coming up from that southern edge, and he's getting ready to come up right behind Porny, and I don't think, or Ornery, there we go. I don't think Ornery knows that we do have the boy coming up behind him. And like I said, I really don't understand why he's in this match when the Extreme Slayer Legend was in slot 1. But maybe we'll find out, but maybe we won't. So, looks like we're at a standoff over here, but I do see Candy Joe getting some height. So let's check in on what Candy Joe is doing. Looks like they're up here on... We got some... Hello, Suloji. Hello. I cannot wait to be done with this. I do have a plan, guys. I really do. So let's see what's going to happen right on down here in Las Leon. We've got Twisted Militia with Nothing Esports. And we also have the Golden Fire not too far away. Love making a connection onto Savage. So that's what I see over here in Las Leon. Does look like we got... Ooh, Chucky Who just had a full 4-man team from the Golden Fire just drive right in and across from them. And we got the Fury. It looks like Fury is over here in a fight in the church. And now Fury is sandwiched between the Golden Fire and Nothing Esports. So we'll have to see if he can get on out of that as well. And let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, Fury gets found by the Golden Fire. So now it's Golden Fire and Twisted Militia still over here, but Twisted Militia is down to just a solo. Chucky Who is the only one still standing, and the Golden Fire now coming up right in front of Nothing Esports. Let's see. Oh, come on. There we go. Is he coming on in? I think he may be coming in. Yeah, he's coming up and through. Let's see if we can get not exactly the greatest. Oh, I wish I could get in here better. Alright, so let me go ahead and put that map back up so you guys can see where we are. And now let's get on over to the Golden Fire. Is there in this fight? Here we go, guys. Here we go. And oh, no, I thought I saw another team coming up and in. We did lose. Guys, no one told me what L is, but I think that's like 63 maybe. I'm not sure what L is. C note is 100, so that would be 113, but I'm not sure what L is, so... We got LXIA. That's what I know. That's what I know. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in the digital age. I missed that they were down in that southwest area, maybe Via Del Mar. I did miss that when I was not paying attention. Oh no, backpack. And so now we are down to just Dom and our K1. So now let's see what you're gonna do, Dom. Dom coming out with the S12, trying to get those shots, trying to do the quick scopes, and oh, Nothing Esports finishing that off. But we do have Broken Spirit. Look at all the teams over on that eastern edge of Las Leon. Did you guys see that on the map? We have the Real Gunners almost there, the Extreme Slayers, Broken Spirits, the Villains, and the 4 Rogues all right over there. And then we do have the Chicken Chokers coming up and in. Ooh, Prodigy, we were watching you earlier at the church, and he did go across and into Dauntless. So now... it looks like Claus does have a full team right, or the the trio now from Absolute Pain, not too far behind them. It looks like they're going to go ahead and take off. And we still have the Death Wish Boy up in Picado with the Sinners. And I think the Sinners are down to just a duo. Yeah, we did lose Scarface and 4W in that fight earlier. But let's see. Oh no, it was the RIPD. It was Angry Men. It was Angry Men, the one that was up at the church right across from Dauntless that we were watching earlier. So I think it's a good time to put up the iPad so you guys can see. I'll go ahead and scroll out. You guys see that there's nobody left in the blue, so everybody is pretty much in zone now. And our zone is really centering around the Las Leon area. So let's get back over to Nothing Esports, because they do have another team, Extreme Slayers, really close. And Chucky Who from Twisted Militia, still trying to hang out. Look at this, up on top of this rooftop with the chicken chokers right across from him as well. So we do have 4 teams right here: Twisted Militia, Chicken Chokers, Extreme Slayers, and Nothing Esports right in front of them. So let's see. Don't see any other I don't really see anybody else on top of each other at the moment. Everybody is just finding their places to go, things to do, guys. Let's go ahead and put that up so you guys can check again on your teams to see where they're rotating. And my pillow's sliding off my chair creaking. I'm not, let's see. Wonder what the just heading on across the wide open spaces of Picado. And I'm not sure the Sinners knew that there was a solo still in there. And I feel like Dauntless, I feel like the Rest in Peace department are looking for Dauntless. Let's get on over to Angry Men. I feel like he's trying to figure out where Dauntless went. And I'm not, oh, he might know exactly where Dauntless went in Team 1. Go ahead and scroll on in just a little more. It's very quiet at this point, but we're just headed into stage 3. So in about 20 seconds. Oh, Claus, here he comes. Oh no! Does Blaze see Angry Men up here? Does he know that Angry Men is right here? Angry Men getting ready to throw that nade right up and over onto Claus, and Claus is still, oh, Claus is stopped on the backside. It is Angry Men versus Claus, and Claus gets him down. Oh, that pump shotty took him down to about 5 HP, but here comes the rest of the RIP, Rest in Peace department. And so let's see what's going to happen with Claus. Claus is watching them all just come right up and over the top of these ridges right at him. And now look at the zone. The zone has shifted over to the eastern side of Las Leon, just to the west of Puerto Paricio. So we are still looking. We have a lot more teams outside of zone. Claus using all the terrain to his advantage, trying to stay out of the spray from the RIP department. Look at that. He can see him right in front of him. And Plaza, ooh, he almost had him, but it does look like Blaze was coming up onto that backside, trying to pinch him as a duo. So let's see. Claus, what you gonna do now? Looks like, let's see. Las Leon is still pretty busy with all those teams in there. Claus. Oh, I thought Claus was going to get that knock. Oh, he does not disappoint. He gets that knock. So now Paza. Oh, is Paza knocked, or is he still in this? Nope, there he goes. He did get knocked. All right, so now Claus knows that there's another solo over there, and Ratul, I feel like you got Blaze and Claus headed into your future, but we also have Iman, but Iman is on that backside. Ratul trying to pay attention to Extreme Slayers. Oh, they're in a fight over here with the villains. Let's see what's going on with the villains over here. The villains right on down the street. And we still have nothing esports right over here as well. Let's see how close these teams are. And look at that. We do have the boy over there. And oh, he's getting chewed up. And the boy goes right into the church. Into nothing esports. So let me go ahead and put this map back up. Might be a good time to put the map up. Oh, Blaze Ratul. Able to find him, and Claus is also down to about 5 HP. Both Dauntless are down to about 5 to 10 HP. And Claus coming out and around. Ratul does have the DBS. Claus trying to play ring around the... oh, but Blaze is able to get him, and Claus finishes him off, and now Iman is the last one still standing as Dauntless heals back up on that backside. And look at this, he's gonna take those shots at Blaze, and he does get shot at, and I think that was by Claus with the Joker. This duo wrecking dreams in Miramar. Alright guys, let's go. I'll go ahead and put this back up while I peek and see where I feel like the next fight is gonna be. Let's try not to miss any of them, as Dauntless does need to come in from the blue now in the digital age in a fight. What is going on right on down here with absolute pain in the digital age? Let's see what we can see down here. Oh, the digital age does lose Bazino. So let's see, absolute pain down to just a duo over here, but I'm not sure if there's gonna be a push on that or not. And look at this zone. We are going to the eastern edge of Los Leon. We could have a urban ending. Nothing esports, Karan, hello. Do easy. Hello. Show nothing. Alright, let's get on over to nothing. They're doing just fine over here. We'll go over to them when I figure out whether or not these teams are gonna get into a fight. Let's go over to nothing. Is there 1 and nothing you want to see? That's what I need to know. And we are in a fight. Nothing did have Extreme Slayers right in their sights, but we do have Twisted Militia, Chucky Who still over there, and they are in zone. That's the crazy part. And let me go ahead. I don't know how long that was up there. I just happened to notice. Alright, so let's see. Obviously not that long, so that's good. Alright, so let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit. Still think that everybody is paying really close attention to where everyone is. So we do have nothing esports on the screen, but we do have the chicken chokers getting kind of close. But I feel worse for Chucky Who, Jack Lord. And is it Dauntless underneath Chucky Who? Yes, Dauntless is even coming up and in Chucky Who, the solo. He has lasted so long in Los Leon. But now here comes the chicken chokers and Dauntless. Everybody pulling right up onto this western edge, and it looks like Dauntless driving right past the chicken chokers. Oh, and Dauntless is still trying to get right up and in there. So now it looks like Chucky Who, oh no, I think Claus just got knocked, and there goes Nido, and now it's just down to Blaze versus Jack Lord. So now let's see what's going on with Blaze. Where's Blaze? Let's get on to Blaze. Oh, and Blaze gets found by Boops, taken out in 13th place, but they did get some eliminations. Kieran's, hello, Kieran's, hello. All right, so now we still have Chucky Who over here. Chucky Who over here next to the chicken chokers. If you guys think that's easy to say, you try it. You guys are trying to kill me. I am firmly in belief that you guys are trying to kill me with these names. And yes, we are centering around Los Leon. What is going on over here, Ayuya? What did you do? Did you fall off? And Pappy Sour's going to be able to get on over there, but we do have Broken Spirit coming up right behind Ayuya, and I'm not sure if they saw that Ayuya fell off the back, but look at this. And I think Pappy Sour may be able to get Ayuya picked back up. Ooh, Trippy. Trippy was right on that outside, and now the Sinners are in a fight. So now where are the Sinners? Oh, I can't get over anywhere fast enough. Oh, I hate this. Guys, like I said, I do have a plan B, and I cannot wait to see if it works. You guys are just going to have to give me just a little bit of time so I can get the money together to do it. Everything I do just costs so much money. Alright, so let's see. Oh, one of them from the villains got knocked. Let's see, Sujan. Sujan, you are the sole survivor of the villains. Alright, let's get up and go over to where all these tags are. Look at Leones. Imagine once upon a time, long time ago, Leones used to be the hot drop, and this was what it looked like. I used to love Leones, and I knew so many people that would not go anywhere near Leones just because there were so many levels and so many windows and so many rooftops and so many angles, but oh, I loved it. That was a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Alright, I think I'm back in now, guys. We'll see what's happening in it. Ooh, Vortex. Jack Lord and Vortex really close to each other now, so let's see. We are still, look at this, we are getting so close down to the southeast edge of Los Leon. Everybody pretty much has a building. All these teams, we have 11 teams left here. Ooh, Pappy Sour trying to... over. I have become an auctioneer. Alright, so let's see. We got the 4 rogue men over by the digital age. Look at how close they all are right in here, though. We do have the extreme slayers to the north, right on top of the broken spirits and Vortex. It does look like the chicken chokers are coming right up and into you, and for whatever reason the game does not want to open. Come on, go Kieran BB. Hopefully it'll open back up for me. Just give me some time, guys, because I'm going to get it done. You guys are going to be amazed at what I do next. Alright, so let's see. Does look like the Real Gunners, Esports, and the Chicken Chokers are right on top of each other here, and I'm not sure what's going on. I feel like 90 maybe... It looks like Jack Lord getting pulled up on right on the inside, throwing those nades, trying to hold him off. So 90, oh, right through the window. Oh, no. And now Wolf on fire. But Wolf, were you able to get that elimination? So now let's see if we can get back into this match finally. Alright, so now let's get back up and over and see what we can see from above. And look at that drop just sitting in the middle of the street, tempting them all, saying, come and get me. Almost there, zoom. So I think the Real Gunners might be able to get picked back up. But the zone is hurting now. And I can't quite get them all in without the blue zone. But we're finally back into this match. Hopefully we can stay in here for a second longer. I apologize, guys. I apologize. So now look at this. Nothing Esports up to 10 eliminations. 10 eliminations, 4 of them from Latha. And now let's see what's going on over here. I hear the 4 rogue men. Up to 6 eliminations coming through. And we've got G9. G9, the sole survivor of almost there. Trying to hold him off with the S12. But he gets found in the back by Demon. And now here comes the Real Gunners. The Real Gunners Esports coming up and in. We are down to the last 3 teams. Let's see if we can get over from this angle to get away from the water towers. And let's see. Looks like the Real Gunners right here in the warehouse, not too far away from Nothing Esports and the 4 rogue men across the street. So now it looks like Mikey might be thinking about coming right up and in onto Wolf, Vortex, and Coffin for the Real Gunners Esports. Oh, and he does get found. So now let's get on over to, let's check in on Demon. See what Demon is looking across the street at. Because I feel like the 4 rogue men do have to come across that street. I cannot see where the zone is. Yes, they do. They have to come across that street. They have to come into the Real Gunners and Nothing Esports. Nothing Esports is in zone. So now, ooh, Coffin getting up onto this rooftop. Coffin is going to have such a sight to see. Can he, from this eagle spot, let's see if he can, oh no, there goes the Real Gunners. And so now we are down to the final 2 teams. And so now let's see, Mikey is up to 7 eliminations. And let's see, it is just up to Coffin. Coffin is the sole survivor of the Real Gunners Esports. And, oh, Coffin, that hurt. That hurt a lot. He's down to about half health. And Latha right on the outside. And Coffin trying to get those shots up onto, and Mikey also trying to get those shots. We'll go back and forth. Look at Latha. The ego peak up on top of this. Is he going to throw those nades? He doesn't have any nades. He's got no throwables left. But it does look like Coffin has a nade trying to get it over into Mikey's area. But Mikey is doing just fine. So now, look at Nothing Esports. Nothing Esports is up to 16. 16 eliminations. Woo! Nothing Esports. Let's see. Oh, what did you get? You got smokes and stuns. He's just throwing. Oh, the Molly! The Molly finishing that off. Alright, let me get that off of there. Coming in first, Nothing Esports with 17 eliminations. 17. 8 of those by Mikey. GG's. The Real Gunners Esports coming in second with 5 eliminations. And the 4 rogue men coming in third with 8 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. And 16. Going all out to the iPad we go, and it is Nothing Esports Mikey's 8 eliminations, 1,289 damage, and we'll be jumping with Mikey when we come right back for tonight's 3rd match. Don't forget to get your screenshots of your like and subscribe over to the XO Esports Discord server and post it in the giveaway channel for your chance to win some UC. Shout out to XO Esports for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway, and I will be right back. We're doing pretty good. I'll go ahead and put this back up here so that you guys can see that they are pretty separated. They're pretty respectful of their space, and we are going from Monte Nuevo just to the south of El Pozo. And look at this, we got Next Element over here, right next to Dope Academy. Too rare, trying to get on out of there. And who's taking those shots? That might be Bulldex from the top, trying to get those shots down onto Next Element. So now let's see. Now we're all gonna start clashing over here. And so SIL still up to 6 eliminations, but they came right up and into Invasive. Invasive is down to just a duo. SIL is just a solo now. And who is that that's rushing up on him? It's Pain. Look at this. Pain. Incoming Pain. Did Pain just take out Next Element when I was looking over at my iPad? Maybe. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, the play zone are starting to take players out. Skill of Mine. What is happening right over here? We got 3 teams right up over here. Loves You. You were right over here with Skill. Oh man, we got Shu Young, Chinese coming right on down. Oh, I think Shu Young's getting ready to push up around that corner onto you. Small Man taking out Money Maker. Oh, Shu Young with the run over. The disrespect. Alright, we do have 3 teams right over here. Let's see what's happening over here with Rain Esports. EB has his hands over here full with the silence, and he is the one over in Picado to take out 6 eliminations. So now let's see. Oh, he's right on over there. So we'll stay here with EB while the rest of this is we're gonna go ahead and scroll in to get a better idea of where the fights are in zone. And there goes, oh, EB taking out Silent Esports. So now we do have another team right on the outside, but they're covered by the exfoliator. This is Invasive. EB, here comes another one. It's the Sweetheart. The Sweetheart is right on top of you, EB. And so you can hear all those little footy steps right on the outside of them. I'm not sure where FPS Bot is. Ooh, he is right there. He's right there, EB. Oh, right out your window. And this is all happening right on over here. Let's see. Oh, it's down to just the Sweetheart now. The Sweetheart versus EB. So now let's see what happens. Let's see if I can get over here and get this on the side by side. And we got Ghosty. Your boy. Oh, we got to fight in zone. Let's get on over. We got 2 fights breaking out again. We got Sting Esports and Skill of Mine. Let's see what is Skill of Mine doing over here with Manic. This should be a crazy fight. Let's see. We are stuck on the side of the road. Let's get on over to the Small Man. Hello, Small Man. What's going on? Oh, we lost Skill of Mine A's. We still have all of Manic right up on top of that hilltop. Let's see what's going on over here. Chiney is right here on top of him, so he's trying to get the angles down on top of Vortex. But Small Man, when I got off Small Man, he got up and around Chiney. He's down the other way. He's right in front of you. So now let's see. Chinese right there. Harame is right down below. Shu Young's coming down and around. Do you see Harame? Harame going out and around the small man. Might have an angle over onto him now. Yes, he does. He's trying to get up and over. So there it goes. Manic down to just a duo now. We're still going over to the wasteland wall. So look at this. Let's get on over here now. We got the Infinity Reapers, I believe, Team 10 over here with Dope Academy. A Dope Academy. Ooh, they're just down to a duo now. Somewhere along the line, we lost Havoc and Trupac. Not Tupac, Trupac. Alright, so let's see. Let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit more. And the Exo Elites look like they do have next element coming up onto them as well. So let's scroll in a little bit more so you guys can see where your teams are. Oh, and there goes the Infinity Reapers. And I'll go ahead and put the iPad up so you guys can see where they are all starting to close in on top of each other, pushing each other right on in. And I feel like the Golden Fire may be the next one's in a fight right over here with Team 18. Ironheart. Ironheart is right on down below, but there goes Eevee for Rain Esports right on up and in. Look at this. Eevee coming right into this third party. No! Eevee! right from the top. I still want to know if this is the real Dominator. Hello, Dom. Welcome back. If it is you, let's check in on FPS. Oh, that was a painful one. And Sting Esports. Ooh, he was finding you right through that window, wasn't he? Through the window. And I feel like the Fierce are now getting into a fight right over here with Team 22 Lost Souls. Let's go. Let's see. Sokka, what happened to you over here? Sokka to the play zone? What are you doing? And President's going to go ahead and leave. What? Yutun right over here. They are straight down the hill from Team 22 with Prezi. So now the Fierce, who just won the first match, are down to just a solo because Sokka just oh, Sokka. Sokka. So let's see. What else can we see over here? Oof. And there goes the Fierce. So straight out of Nepal, Wolfie came up right behind when we were over here on the hilltop, came right up behind the Golden Fire. And so now Dom trying to come right up and in and straight out of Nepal. Straight out of Nepal. Wolfie still in this, up to 4 eliminations. We're down to the top 8 teams. So let's see, where are they? We have the XO Esports in the north, Manic just on the northeast edge of zone, Sting Esports, Dope Academy, and hello everyone, and welcome back to the XO Esports $1,300 Conquest League. We are headed into San Hoc, and this time we are going to be jumping with Nothing Esports Mickey. 8 eliminations, 1,289 damage, and let's see if we can keep the players out of slot 1 this time. It does look like we have a full Dauntless roster, and let's check in on what's happening up here. We do not have Legend this time. I'm not, or the boy from the Death Wish. So it looks like the Extreme Slayers going in as a trio. I just saw them start the match, but it looks like they stopped for, oh, nope, they did not. They did not. Let's go ahead and put that up there. There you go. I hope you guys had enough time to get your screenshots. So if you like and subscribe over to the XO Discord server. Crucial is taking the names tonight, so he's going to be checking his list twice. See who's naughty and nice. You guys are all naughty. We all know that. And here is your last match, Top Fragger, right here on the screen. Let me go ahead and put that iPad up there. This is Nothing Esports Mickey. 8 eliminations, 1,289 damage. The Fragger was fragging. And we like to see it here. We like the action. Alright, let's go ahead and get that map up there and see where our zone's taking the boys this time. We're coming in from that southwest, right between Samhee and Camp Charlie, going just to the east of Ruins, up between Camp Alpha and Hatin, and out into the water. But most of these flight paths have been really crushed to one side or the other. The last match, it was all the way over on the eastern edge. This time we're on the western side. Let's see what's going on. We do have the Real Gunners jumping with the Broken Spirits over towards the dock area, and Twisted Militia with the Extreme Slayers and the Villains, and they're all headed right on down into Ruins. So I'm not sure what Fury Fiore, where you headed? Oh, you're gonna get shot out of that sky by the Extreme Slayers. Pappy Sour taking down the Fury, and the rest of Twisted Militia did go out and around. We do have Absolute Pain over here with the Rest in Peace Department, and oh no, Rest in Peace down to just a duo now. Let's check in on what's happening over here with Prodigy. Angry Men right there in front of Kipu. Trying to hold him off as he's got that pump shotty. Oh, the Prodigy's on the outside trying to come up and in, but we also have Triple H coming up from behind as well, trying to do the squeeze play. Oh, Angry Men finishing off Prodigy. Let's get over to Angry Men. Angry for sure. And let's see what else is happening with the rest of the map. We do have a couple of teams up in that cow area. No one went to Hot Tin. Hot Tin is cold. It is cold. Alright, let's see how close they are. It does look like we've got a chaos down at the docks. Oh no, Twisted Militia now getting found by the Villains. Oh, this chaos right over here by the bridge. So now let's head over towards the bridge and see what's going on. We have 3 teams right over here. We have the Villains, we've got Twisted Militia, and the Extreme Slayers. Frady right over here with the Villains. And oh, I just saw Sujin. Sujin just got a knock, and I did not see who Sujin found, but I think there goes Twisted Militia. But now they're coming up onto the Extreme Slayers. Let's go back over here and see what's happening over at the Triangle of Death. We do have the Rest in Peace Department still over here with Absolute Pain. Angry Men trying to hold off the 3-man push. So let's keep an eye on this as well. Sujin Noni. Sujin, you are the sole survivor. You are the last one standing as the Extreme Slayer. Frady coming up and around to take down Wrecked, and you could see his head. You know that Hyuya is right across from you, but you've got one more up on that ridge line. Let's see. Are the Extreme Slayers down to just a duo now? Hyuya getting Sujin down to about 5 HP. And so now, yes, the Extreme Slayers are just a duo, and that is the finish of that. Let's head over to Cow. See what's happening up in Cow. We lost Dom. So now, ooh, here we go. It is. Let's get Mickey. I'm not sure. Mickey up to elimination. He was the last match top fragger, and I lost Angry Men on all that. So let's see what else we can see. We'll go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit. There you go. I think you guys can see where everyone is down there. And Latha coming up. Oh, look at this. RK1. Mikey can see you. Mickey can see you from... Oh, I think Mickey's going to get that shot. Look at that. What a shot. What a 4-time spray right there. So, Nat. Yes. We do have Nothing Esports right here on your screen. And Mickey is up to 2 eliminations. We do have... LXI right there in front of him. Is he going to get that nade into that window on top of him? No, it does not. But Latha is now coming right up and in. I can hear him with that. I hear a vector in his future. Oh, and the DBS versus DBS. And now Love trying to hold that door down, trying to keep him from back. And here comes Mickey coming right up and in. Because we did lose Benewall as well. So now Mickey trying to hold him off as the Golden Fire does come out and around. Does try to get those shots with that vector. And he does finish off Benewall. So now Love still trying to get those shots. And oh, our last match top fragger up to 2 eliminations. For all you in my chat calling out for Nothing Esports, they are up to 4 eliminations. So now, let me go ahead and put that iPad up there so you guys can check in on your teams. We still have the Chaos down at the docks, and I think that's where we're going to go next. But we do have the Extreme Slayers headed over towards the Triangle of Death and the Rest in Peace Department. The Rest in Peace Department is a solo... Oh, I think he can hear the Extreme Slayers coming up behind him. Look at that. The Extreme Slayers do see him. He's right here. He is the last one still surviving for the Rest in Peace Department. He's getting ready to throw those nades, and he's only got level 1 gear. And Farady. So now, let's head on over to the docks, because this is where I wanted to go and check in on. We have the Broken Spirits right over here with the Real Gunners. Let's see, we got Vortex up on the off angle, and we do have Coffin pushing right up and in, trying to figure out where the Broken Spirits are. So let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit. We still have Dauntless coming in from Camp Alpha. They're on their way across. Oh, Coffin came right up and in, and Wolf gets taken down and out. So now it is down to Vortex and Neverside, the duo. And we do have a duo still remaining for right in front of them for the Broken Spirits. And I think the Broken Spirits also have 2 others. We've got the God Kid and Monarch headed up towards the cave area trying to get into zone. And I feel like the God Kid may see Neverside. Neverside is coming up and around trying to get that off angle, but we do have Vortex right down below. Vortex not giving up. Vortex the Bulldog. We have the Sinners in a fight with the 4 Rogue Men. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign for the 4 Rogue Men. Let's see what's going on with Damon over here. We did lose In Your Dream. I still like the sexiness. Alright. Dauntless made their way into oh no, they came right up and in on him. But the rest of the 4 Rogue Men have gone down to that boot camp area. So now let's go back over here, see what's happening with Vortex, because they are now coming out. Is Vortex going to take those shots? Look at that. Oh, he does find Trippy, and Teddy is still right there in front of him. And now Dauntless is in a fight with Pain. Absolute Pain. Oh, we got fights going off everywhere. Let's see what's going on. Dauntless right over here with the Extreme Slayers. And so let's see. I think that's a long distance one. But let's check and see what Frady is paying attention to. You know he's looking right across onto Dauntless. And Dauntless, it does look like Claws, and I can't see who's where. But it does look like they're split across this river, and Claus is getting ready to come up and around, driving across the land bridge, and now Dauntless coming right up and in. Oh, Vortex did get found. Vortex! No! So now Neverside. Neverside is right here, though. Neverside, maybe he came all the way around. He wrapped all the way around the docks. But I'm not sure he's going to be able to get Vortex. This is only stage 2, but the God Kid came back as well. So God Kid and Monarch up on that ridge line and covering for... Oh, there goes Vortex. So now Neverside is alone. Alright, let's go ahead. I can't really scroll in because these guys are way down at the bottom, but I can move it up like this. Let me go ahead. Oh, I think God Kid is coming down to check in to find him, and look at this. I'll go ahead and put this back up until all that chaos breaks out. You can see him all the way down by the docks in that lower corner, but we are going from between Boot Camp, Paradise, and Quarry. Hello, gorgeous! Ellie GOP in the chat. Alright, whoops. Wrong button. Wrong button. Alright, so I'm not sure Neverside how he's going to be able to get out of this. The Broken Spirits may just go ahead and let him move on out. Bennywall, I saw all that up and cow. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's see. This is still the only fight that we got going on. And I feel like you can see up in the mini map that they're still over here. So now I feel like, let's see, is that Teddy that's over here? Yes, it is. Teddy is still trying to find Neverside, and I think the rest of them are headed up towards zone. So I think these two, I'm not sure if Teddy is going to go ahead and wait it out, but you can see Neverside. His health is going down pretty fast now, so he's going to have to decide whether or not he wants to go ahead and take the fight with Teddy, or if he just wants to go ahead and let it rest. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But for now, this is the only fight, as you guys can see on the screen down below. We're just waiting it out at this point. So there you go. You can keep an eye. Oh, it looks like Neverside is on the move, guys. Let's see what he's going to do. Is he going to find Teddy? Is Teddy going to find him? What's going to happen next? Neverside does have three first aids, so we'll have to see. Oh, 4. 5. So might be a minute, but he does need to figure out his next plan of action, and I'm not sure what he's going to decide to do. He does have, oh, it looks like, look at that. God Kid is coming back to pick up Teddy. Teddy may be leaving, so Neverside may be able to get on out of this after all. And we do have several teams getting closer to each other's center zone. Dauntless over on that western edge. We've got Nothing Esports up by Paradise. And then we've got the Broken Spirits down at the south. Digital Age over on that eastern edge. And there they go. So Neverside is now by himself down in the docks area. But he is a solo going into the rest of the stages of Sandhawk. So let's go ahead and go up towards the center zone, see what's happening. I feel like almost there might be the next one to get into a fight. They do have several teams all around them. You can see that Dauntless is not that far away. We also have Team 15 up on that ridge. Poison Esports. Everywhere Zoom looks, you can see that there are teams, and look at this zone. We have gone all the way over to Bon, and we really only have Digital Age and Center Zone. We've got the Chicken Chokers and Sinners not too far to that western edge, and it does look like Neverside is on his way up that ridge. I'm not sure if you guys want to watch that, so I'll go ahead and leave it so you can see how he gets to zone. But look at this, almost there. All 4 of them in this vehicle coming right up and into Nothing Esports and right next to Latha. Latha was right there. Let's see what Latha is doing, trying to get those angles. But that was 4 sardines, guys. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Almost there, made it all the way around that edge, but ooh, we got Dauntless coming right up and in. Claus got knocked. Casper and Blaze both up to 2 eliminations each. I'm not sure where Claus got knocked. Let's see, can we get him picked back up? Yes, he is already back up onto his feet, and that was pushing right up and in onto Poison Esports, and Poison is already on their way to zone. So now we are on our way to the iPad. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Ooh, Poison came right up and in, right on top of, let's see, that is the Broken Spirits. They drove right on into them, but it does look like they made it through zone. And we do have Neverside all the way up into Kampong now. So he made it that far. And hopefully we can be back into this match before any of the fights break out. Sorry again. I do have an idea up my sleeve to make this never an issue again. And I'm so excited for that day. If only it were today. If only. Alright, guys, so now let's see. It looks like Dauntless is now coming up and into the Sinners. Let's get over here and see what's going on with the Sinners and Dauntless as they are coming right up and around. And Scarface just got knocked. Scarface was the first match top fragger with 5 eliminations, 503 damage in that Erangel match. And Dauntless is all right on that outside. And Blaze just knocked Aurora with a nade. So Casper getting knocked. And you know that Dauntless is not exactly thrilled by that whole exchange. And I feel like we are down to just a solo now. So Hull, the last one still standing for the Sinners Esports. Let's go ahead and scroll back in, get back into this match and see what else is happening. This is the fight. So let's go on over to Hull. And let me put the map back up over here, because they're coming up and around the outside of that, right on the edge of blue. We do have... He's trying to get that S12 to work, guys. And did Neverside... I think we lost Neverside to that blue, or to the blue zone, guys. To the blue zone. Alright, Dauntless finishing off the Sinners. And so now we do have the chicken chokers over here. Oh, with the right across from the Broken Spirits. Broken Spirits all right there behind the rocks, but then we've got Dauntless on the other side. We're down to the top 5 teams. We do have the Digital Age Center Zone. And they're down to just a trio now. They were able to get Bazino picked back up, but let's see what's going on with the Wizard. The Wizard trying to get those shots down onto the Broken Spirits. And you can see that they are all just trying to get into zone now. And Dauntless finding one of them from the chicken. It was Nighty. No, Nighty. And so now look at this. Boops here. Boops has Dauntless coming right up and in on top of him. Look at that. All right in front of him. And Boops is getting shot at. Oh, Boops gets found by Aurora. Aurora coming right up and around. So now let's go ahead and find out what's going on with Mr. Jack. Lord Jack. Oh, I missed it, Jack. Jack got found, and now, ooh, Dauntless Claws just got knocked, and we did lose Bob. We lost Bob to someone, and I did miss that, but look at this. Dauntless up to 11 eliminations. Claws barely getting, and Philo was able to find him him as he came right up and in. And what is happening? I cannot click on anybody who's alive. Let's go over to almost there. As here they come, almost there, up to 8 eliminations. Let me check on, all I want to do is zoom. They're all right here on the edge of this compound. So we do have almost there, Dauntless and the Digital Age. Let me see if I can get a good view of where they all are. We still have a duo from Dauntless, Aurora and Blaze. We have the solo Darwin from the Digital Age, and then we've got a trio. No, we have all 4 of them. I'm missing one of them. Oh, he's down here. Zoom on the off angle, guys. I totally missed him. G9 all back up onto his feet, but we do have most of them from almost there, out of zone, and so is Darwin. Ooh, just on that. Oh, here comes all the nades. They do know that you are in there, so let's see if we can get a good idea of where everyone is. Oh, you put that S12 away just a little too fast, and zoom, Casper had your head in his sights, and oh, I think that is it. Ooh, let's get that off of there. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's try that one. Almost there. Coming in first with 12 eliminations. 12 eliminations. Coming in second is Dauntless with 11 eliminations. And the Digital Age coming in third with 3 eliminations. GG, top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12, 13 through 15, and 16. Going all out to the iPad. It is Dauntless Aurora. 4 eliminations, 724 damage. 4 eliminations for the top fragger. That tells you that these boys were fighting, and we all saw that. Alright guys, I will be right back with tonight's final match of the XO Esports Conquest League, the $1,300 Conquest League Elimination Stage Group A and B. Be right back. Lost Souls right over here, and right down here at the south is Ironheart. So let's see what Sting Esports does on this push by Lost Souls, coming right up and in. But we got Dope Esports, or Dope Academy at the top of the hill, also taking all those shots right on down. Woo, Sting. Ace OP. SOP does not like uninvited guests in his room. So now let's see what's going on with the small man as he's getting pushed up on by XO Esports. XO Esports trying to get up on top of this hilltop, trying to get the Eagle's Nest view. So now we still are all trying to push in across those streets. We still have Sting Esports with the Lost Souls and Dope Academy. Dope Academy is coming right up and in, and Dope Academy looks like they're getting ready to gatekeep. Yes, they are. They're getting ready to gatekeep. Oh, and Payne gets Ace OP is now seen out. I think Payne. Alright, so this fight up here between Skill of Mine and XO Esports. Oh, the small man. Yeah, get him. I don't like his name. Get him. Get him off my screen. Alright, so the XO Esports, it's a 2-2 with the Skill of Mine right up top. And so we do have Dope Payne. Dope Payne still over here having fun driving around this. And let's go. Let's see what we can see. What if we go ahead and get this bird's eye view? And scroll on in over towards the zone. We still have tags right down below. Shu Young, and then we got Toji with Rain Scar right under Small Man, and that is zone way over there. So they have to come down this hill by Ironheart, Dope Academy, and Manic. I can't see Wolf OP anymore. It looks like straight out of the ball, no longer in this. Oh, small man. So now it's just Shu Young for Skill of Mine. Shu Young trying to get down and into zone. He does have all of the XO Esports right behind him. And we're down to the top 4. And look at this. XO going right next and right on past Shu Young. Gonna come right in front of Shu Young. But here comes the rest of them from... No, I think they went out. So now Shu Young. Oh, Shu Young going out to the play zone. So now we are down to the last 3 teams. We have XO Esports over with Ironheart. Ooh. Oh, he didn't see him. So now Ironheart versus the duo from Manic and Ironheart. Getting those chops. Look at this. I don't know what his name says, but he was stopping Harame on that push. Gonna go ahead and throw those nades. He is in zone. So Manic needs to come up and into zone here still. So let's see. We'll go ahead and stay right up over here. Manic on a 1-1 split on this zone. Taking over. So let's see. It does look like Hod coming right up and around. Just trying to get those shots. Oh, so now it's just Hod. Hod is the... and I couldn't switch over fast enough. Ooh, this guy. Who is this guy, boys? Who is this guy? Coming in first. Ironheart with 9 elimination. This guy right here. I have no idea what his name says. 9 eliminations to himself. Coming in second, Manic with 3 eliminations, and XO Esports coming in third with an elimination. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. Going all out. This guy right here. If anybody out there in my chat has any idea what I can call this guy, please let me know. But I'm at a loss. 9 eliminations, 924 damage. And with that, we will be going into match 3 when we come right back with... I don't know when they're shutting it down, but we will be doing the Wheel of Names after tonight's final match, which is the match after this one. So you have 2 more matches. Sometime in there, they will shut it down. So I want to make sure you guys get over there on time. So now let's go. In fact, there's all 4 Nautilus right there. So let's see. I don't see any of Nautilus. Claus and Bob, but oh, they got another one right above them from Team 13, the Insidious Originals, floating right over them. All right, so let's see what's going on. The Golden Fire getting into position around Cow, but we do have lovers. The lovers, all 4 of the lovers are over here, and there goes the Silence with Straight Out of Nepal, and Straight Out of Nepal did jump to boot camp. So we have the Golden Eagles NA, Straight Out of Nepal, the Silence, and Next Element. They are all right over here in boot camp, and I feel like lovers are leaving. So we're going to have to keep an eye on the Golden Fire, because I do think that Dope Esports is now getting that trap play, getting into position around Dope Academy. So we do have Sting Esports over in Hot Tin with the Insidious Originals. So let's head on over here to boot camp and find out what's going on. And I'll put the map back up so you guys can find your team, see what's going on. Some Blaze BT, the sole survivor now of Straight Out of Nepal. And we got the Golden Eagles right over here. Oh, and he just finished off Wolfie. So Blaze is last one. And we do have next element coming right up in Hod. That is not over in here. So let's see what is going on with oh, just ducking that nade coming up and over. And I think Star just got in trouble right on down. Oh, Blaze. All right, so now next element, and we got Blaze BT over here. Blaze BT may be the sole survivor, but we do have Manic. Ooh, Blaze trying to pop out. They know where he is now, so is there going to be a nade? I just saw something bouncing on the floor. I think it might have been a nade. Yes, a couple of nades coming his way, but he's getting on out of there. And we do have one from next element knocked, and Sting in that fight. Ooh, Blaze is down to 5 HP and does get another knock over here and an elimination. So Blaze is up to 2 eliminations. Hello everyone and welcome back to tonight's final match of the XO Esports Conquest League, the $1,300 I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. What is happening? Why are you doing this? Alright, let's do that. Oh. Of course. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that up there and make sure we can get back into this match, because it is a night of chaos for me here. That's no lie. But we are going to be jumping with Dauntless Aurora. Casper had 4 eliminations, 724 damage. There is your last match top fragger. And our flight path is from the very northern edge of military base all the way over on that western edge, going up and across farm, shelter, mansion area, right out the middle of the Bass Mouth up by Kamishki Lipovka. So now hopefully we can get back into this match. I have no idea why it's being so cranky tonight. I've got everything pretty much dialed back down, but it is just being miserable. So let me see if we can get back into this match eventually while we pay attention to this flight path and where everyone is jumping. I do see several teams headed down to the military base. Look at all the teams. Holy cow. Alright, so we've got at least 3 or 4 teams still headed down to the military base. You can see that they are all right on top of each other. Let me go ahead and scroll that back out. I finally got this back up. They're letting me back into the match. So that's always a good sign, guys. They're letting me back into the match. So eventually we'll have some sounds. Alright, so let's see what's happening. We do have the 4 rogue men with the golden fire, digital age, and the poison esports all right down there in the military base. So that's where we're gonna go ahead and head on down. And oh, the digital age is already getting picked apart by poison esports, and I saw in our zone. Ooh, it's like 40% water all the way to the north. So now let's see if we can get in here. Over there we go. We finally loaded in. Let's get over to poison and find out what's happening with poison and ornery up to an elimination, but they're trying to pull away from Fazino. Fazino getting 2 of those, but now we do have the fight over on the other side between the 4 rogue men right here with the golden fire. Gold fire trying to come out around. Oh, Demon was able to find one of them, but Dom is coming in from the other side. Let's see what's going on with Dom. Dom with the hit. Oh, he's got the 686. Trying to get those shots over. Oh, he does get the shot, and he's going to be able to pick him up, and there goes the 4 rogue men to the golden fire. But they still have all these teams right down here in the military area, so military base area. And this is still the main fight. You can see that almost there is all the way up in the Stauber area, just to the north of Nothing Esports taking over all of Yasnaya, doing just fine in zone. We've got Dauntless headed across the northern side of the river, headed over towards the North George area. Sinners over at the school, and the Real Gunners down in Pachinki. The rest of these teams all have to get up and into zone. They all have to go across one of these bridges. We've got the Broken Spirits on the east bridge and the Villains over on the west bridge. So all these teams down here on military base are going to have to go through one of these bridges or boatate, if they can find something to boatate with. So we're gonna stay down here in the military base, but I'll go ahead and put that iPad up so you guys can really see where these players are. I think that's a little better. And look at that zone all the way up to that northern edge. So let's see. Let me check. Let me keep checking on through. I don't see the golden fire getting too close just yet to poison, so I'll leave that up there. I do hear shots off in the distance, but I don't see really. It looks like, ooh, we might have a fight right down here between the chicken chokers and Absolute Pain. The chicken chokers, oh. Looks like 90 just got a knock onto one of them as they're coming right up and oh no, the Absolute Pain are down now. And I think, let's see if I can click over on one of them. And they're down in just a duo now. We have Shar up on this ridge line, but 90 sees Shar and 90 does find Shar. And so now it is just down to Kipu, and Kipu does finish off the chicken choker. Boops. Oh my gosh. These names, they are trying to kill me. Chicken choker boop. And Kipu now in a shack with all of them coming up and around him. The rest of the chicken chokers, he did finish off the one. He gets a knock, but 90, I think, yeah, no. Jack Lord, Mr. Jack Lord was able to get one. We did lose Boops, but we should be able to get Nito picked back up, and I don't know how they're going to get across this bridge just yet. And I do see that, ooh, what happened over here? The Broken Spirits. They were over on the eastern bridge, guys, and they came all the way over here to end up in the lap of the Real Gunners. And I think Coffin just found that elimination right over here. And are they going to chase down the rest of the Broken Spirits? And we will have to find out on the iPad. I almost switched the wrong screen. There we go. I don't know why it is so miserable tonight, guys. I really don't. But it did just update again. And you know that I do have issues when it updates. And not... Oh, what just happened there? Did they just take themselves out? They did. They took themselves out. Wow. But guys, do not forget that this is only 4 games out of 8 that each of these teams get to play. So even if they don't feel like they did too well tonight, they can really make a comeback in their next night of matches. So loading back in again, guys. Loading back in. I know you guys don't mind watching the iPad and watching your teams rotate. I pretend like it's on purpose that you're watching the iPad with no sound other than me babbling, trying to come up with more things to say. All right. Looks like the Broken Spirits are now headed right up to Dauntless. What are the Broken Spirits thinking? They came all the way, they wrapped all the way up and around from that east bridge, and neither bridge are now being gate kept. Both bridges wide open for the 3 teams to come across. We've got the Digital Age coming across coming across the East Bridge. We still have the chicken chokers down to the south of military base along with the Golden Fire. And look at that, the Broken Spirits wrapping all the way around from Milta area all the way up towards that Georgia Pole area, going up and around the cube to get into center zone. And I see the Extreme Slayers over here on the outside of not, let's see, what is Nothing Esports. Hello, Benewal. I see you. Let's give Benewal some screen time love. He is in my chat chatting, and I appreciate him, so we're going to stick with him for just a minute. And we are still going up to that northeast edge. We still have Stauber, Saverni, Yasnaya, and Raza all right in here. And the Extreme Slayer, it looks like Frady, the one driving right on past him, does have Twisted Militia coming up behind him as well. And now, let's see, we've got a lot of action, a lot of people rotating. Let's go ahead and put that back up so you guys can see that they are all on the move. And right now, Nothing Esports is doing fine, but they do have Twisted Militia is right behind the Extreme Slayers. The Extreme Slayers taking over the hill, and they do have Twisted Militia not too far away from them. So now let's go ahead and switch over to someone else and check in on what is happening. I feel like the Extreme Slayers going into center zone are going to be having all sorts of teams right on top of them, because Almost There is coming in from that north side right over the top of them. You can see that it's absolute chaos right where the Extreme Slayers are. Zoom up at that Stauber area. We still have Twisted Militia not too far away from that as well. It does look like we have Nothing Esports coming out of Yasnaya, maybe going over to get some of those vehicles. And I hear some shots, and I think that was from G9 if I read that right. I looked away right at the last second. G9 did get a knockdown onto the Sinners. The Sinners down in that compound. Sorry, I had to move my pillow. Alright, so now let's see what is happening down below. It doesn't look like they're gonna push in on that knock, but G9 doesn't miss many of those shots. G9. Alright, and now look at this. They came, the Golden Fire coming right up and around the Real Gunners. The Real Gunners were up on the Pachinki Hills, up on D Hill to get that elimination. Over onto the Broken Spear. Ooh, let's see what's happening. Let's get on over to Dominator. Hello, Dom. Oh, that nade kind of hurt, but we do have Dom trying to get those shots on the one rotating on the off angle. Oh, he gets knocked by Wolf. Let's check in. Oh, Peck. Peck now is down to about 5 HP, coming into right where Wolf just got that knock. And now Peck is the last one still standing. Oh, the Real Gunners. The Real Gunners up to 4 eliminations, finishing off the Golden Fire and one from the Broken Spirits. And we do have the Chicken Chokers coming up from the Eastern Bridge. Jack Lord, what is your name? Ooh, Dauntless now in a fight over here. R.I.P.D. The Rest in Peace Department coming right up and in. Let's give Casper some extra screen time. Love, he was the last match top fragger. Trying to get that car spray over onto Radul down to about 20 HP. And Casper still trying to get those shots. Look at that. Even more shots connecting. Bob is up to 2 eliminations now. And where is Claus, you ask? Claus is just coming right on down. So let's go. And that was the fight. Alright, guys. Let's see what else is happening right now. everything. We do have the chicken chokers making it across that east bridge, and here we go. We do have the extreme slayers coming right up and around. They wrapped around behind, almost there. Hello, zoom zoom. All I want to do is zoom. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. And the extreme slayers right up on that ridge line. Let me go ahead and put this map up so you guys can see where your teams are. You can see that Dauntless, RIPD, and the chicken chokers are still out in the blue, but they are coming on in. We do have 20 seconds left. Bennywall is MVP player. All right, let's see. Where is Bennywall? He is still right down here. They rotated down towards the revive, the school apartments revive area. Let's see, what is Latha doing? Yeah, let's get on over here, see what we can see right across the way are the villains. Alright, so they're just making sure that right when I clicked over, he does take those shots, and he's still trying to find wrecked. And we are still going over towards the Yasnaya area, guys. We've got all of Yasnaya in here, the hills just to the south of Stauber, and the wide open fields. I feel like this time we're gonna end up in the wide open fields of Yasnaya. Down, I'm gonna say probably down around where Sujan is. I'm guessing right around here is where we'll end up. We'll see if I'm even close. And let's go. Looks like Knott's getting into. Oh yes, they are pushing up onto the villains. The villains. We do have them separated out. They watch two of them move on out, and we do have two on the off angles up. Let's check in on Love right across the way, and I'm not sure what Love is looking through, but let's check in on Bennywall. There you go. Here is your Bennywall shooter. Bennywall trying to get those shots right across onto Wrecked. Wrecked driving all the way around through the Yasnaya fields, and Latha. Oh no. Latha getting Latha, and Sujan just got knocked. Let's see. Let's go ahead and scroll on in a little more. I think I can get. I think all the teams are in. Yes, they are. So. Oh no, Bennywall. So now we're down to just Love. Oh, the nade. Who got you with that nade? Wrecked was able to find him, and now we do have fights going off right on downtown Yasnaya. We do have not only the Broken Spirits, the Real Gunners, Esports, and the Sinners. They are all right on top of each other, but you can also see that not too far away are almost there, and RIPD Ratul. He is the sole survivor coming out of that clash with Dauntless way over at that cube area. Alright, what else? We do have a fight. Oh, Dauntless is in a fight with the Extreme Slayers up at the northern edge. Let's see what's going on over here. We lost Casper. No. But now, let's see. It looks like Claw's chasing him down, trying to get those angles over onto Legend. Legend right down below Claws. Look at this. Claws coming right up and over the top of Legend, trying to get the nades, the smokes right on out with the rest of them. And I think... let's see. Oh, Claus finds him with the nade. He gets him with the nade. And now the rest of them, who is down there with... look at that, Frady. So now it is Pappy Sour and Hyuya. Let me get Hyuya on the screen. Hello, Hyuya and Pappy Sour. Pappy Sour is now gone. And now the Extreme Slayers down to just Hyuya. Frady was up to 3 eliminations. Hyuya able to get out of the Dauntless spray. But now he is coming into the Yasnaya area. Now let's see what's going on with the villains and the chicken chokers. The villains down to just a trio now, and the chicken chokers also a trio. Let me get my Jack Lord on the screen. Hello, Jack Lord. Jack Lord prioritizing zone over this fight because we're getting later stages. So let me go ahead and put that iPad up so you guys can see what's happening right as it crashed again. So let's go ahead and zoom on in a little bit. And you can see that now's a good time because everybody is in their rotations going out and around. Let's see. Let me get on over a little bit more. I think we're gonna go ahead and scroll in just a little bit more. There you go. Now you guys can really get an idea where your teams are. I hope you got your screenshots of your like and subscribe over to the EXO Discord server. I don't know what time they're gonna turn off the list of names, but we will be doing the wheel of names right after tonight's last match. And I do not think that we're going to have scores for tonight because we did not have a scorer. So just if you want to know what the final scores are, head over to the EXO Discord server or any of my socials. I'll be posting it very soon. As soon as I get the scores, I'll be posting them. So you have 2 ways to find out what's happening. Alright, so it looks like Dauntless is now right in the middle of Twisted Militia. And I didn't see where Hyuya went. I'm not sure if Hyuya made it through all that because I wasn't watching. I was trying to get back into the match. But now here we are with Twisted Militia trying to get those shots over onto Claus. Claus is right there. It looks like Claus and Blaze are going to go ahead and head down into zone and gatekeep maybe. Twisted Militia. Claus says, yeah, I got a band-aid for that. Oh, he turned right back around. You gotta love it, guys. You gotta love it when they knock on Claus's door and he answers. Alright, we are going to that eastern field of Yasnaya. I picked the wrong field, but I knew in my gut it was going to be in a field this time. So let's see. We do have RIPD, Broken Spirits, and the Sinners all still up in Yasnaya. We are in stage 5, so Claus is going to have to pay attention to us. Oh, the Sinners. The Sinners from Yasnaya. No, Claus. Oh, and there he goes, guys. Alright, so Blaze now knows that all 4 of them from the Sinners are over. No, 2 of them made it down and into zone. And Blaze is right there, right below Twisted Militia. Blaze is trying to get out of the spray by the Twisted Militia. And he knows that they're all right up there. The Sinners, the duo from the Sinners that stayed over in Yasnaya. One of them did get, right around and into him. So now the Sinners are down to just a duo. Why does this have to happen? Alright, so let's go. Let's see what's happening over here. Let's go and see the real gunners. The real gunners. Wolf did get knocked over here, but the real looks like the Sinners. Scarface tried to get back up, and now I think the Sinners are down to just 4W over here. No, we still have Bueller. I'm not sure what this name is, but I'm gonna just stick with it for now. 4W trying to stay out of the spray. He does have that DBO right to the face. Alright, so now let's see if we can get on in here. We got some hearts for Benewal. But don't forget, we have 4 more matches for these guys. So we'll have to, I'm not sure which, let's see. Nothing Esports, are they in Group A, I believe? Group A. So we'll have to see when Group A is fighting again next. Pay attention to Benewal. Alright, we're almost back into this match. I'm going to go ahead and pay attention to the iPad and find out. It does look like Rest in Peace Department Ritual trying to get up and into zone, and look at Twisted Militia trying to hold off, almost there from their gatekeeping, almost there from coming into zone. Let's see what's going on. It is just Zoom, but they are out in the zone, so they don't have the blue zone, but they do have the blues on to their back. Now let's see what's going on with Punk over here. Punk is the last one still standing. He is now trying to get Hayes picked back up, and we do have fights going off everywhere. Red Tool is trying to come right up and into the Real Gunners Esports. Oh, what a nade by Wolf. Alright, so we are down to the final 4 teams. And only Twisted Militia are in zone. So let's go over here and see if we can get into zones. It gets some ideas where everyone is in respect to the other teams. So we do have Team 17 off in the distance, the Digital Age, next to the Real Gunners Esports, Twisted Militia in the middle of zone and almost there, getting ready to push right up and in. They've only got the haystacks to push into zone, so let's see if they can make it. We do have, let's see, Digital Age of trying to push up and in from that eastern edge, and then we've got the Real Gunners trying to come in from the south. So now everybody trying to get up and into zone, into the haystacks. All they have are haystacks right in front of them. And let's see, almost there is able, oh no, the Real Gunners Esports finally. So now it's just up to G9 over here, and it is a 1v2v 2v3. The Digital Age are a trio still in this game. So I think you guys can see where all your teams are. Let's go check in on a couple of the others. Wolf is up to 6 eliminations, but he has the uphill. He has to go uphill. We've got G9 down below. Oh, he's got the smoke grenade launcher. G9 just sitting on that edge, watching right on down below. And we do still have Twisted Militia right in that shack, but it does look like they're in. Hayes is coming out from behind, and G9 may have that angle right over onto the back of Hayes. Let's go over towards G9 and check in on him, see what he can see. No, he is too far uphill. Look at that, he cannot. Oh, Wolf. Right when we got off of Wolf, he finds them, and so now let's see what's going to happen as they are all pushing right up and in onto each other, and Hayes does get found by Digital Age, the Wizard. The Wizard now coming right up and in onto Punk, and Punk, you can see him right outside your window, and Punk finds him with that nade. And he may be able to get Hayes picked back up. I'm not sure. They are right on the edge of zone. Wolf got knocked. And now it is a 2v1v1. Neverside trying to run into zone. Look at that. Oh, Neverside does make it into zone. So let's see if we can move down and around a little better. Get a better idea of how close they are. It's really misleading the edge of this hilltop, because seeing up the hill, oh, we are down to the final 2 teams. We have the Digital Age versus Twisted Militia. The Twisted Militia up to 5 eliminations, and let's check in on the Digital Age up to 6 eliminations. Vazino trying to come right up and in onto Hayes and Punk up above. And Punk chewed up, taken down to about 5 HP. So now let's check in on Hayes over here. Hayes does have Fazino right on over here. And we do have Diamonds not too far away as well. So let's see. Looks like they're trying to push up and in. Diamond not too far away. Diamond trying to get those shots, and Diamond does get knocked. And now Hayes versus Vazino. Fazino right in front of him. So which is he gonna do? He does have that smoke right out in front of him, and we do have Hayes trying to get those shots, but Hayes needs to. Ooh, Fazino down. Oh, Bonk finished that off. And so now let's go ahead and get that off of there. There we go. Coming in first, Twisted Militia, 7 eliminations. Coming in second, we've got the Digital Age with 6 eliminations, and the Real Gunners Esports coming in third with 11 eliminations. Wolf with 7 of those. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, and 16. Going all out. We have... there we go. The Real Gunners Esports. Wolf, 7 eliminations, 589 damage. And with that, we will be right back with tonight's Wheel of Names. I'll be right back. Nations now, and now the Fierce are in a fight with the Sinners over in Pioneer. Blaze, where's your first aid? So now let's see what's going on over. Where is everything going on? I don't even know where to go. The Fierce, let's see, go over to Pioneer and see what's happening. Oh, I don't want to leave here just yet because they're, no, I think they're going to go ahead and take, let's get on over here. I'm sorry, Blaze. So let's see, the Fierce, they are taken down and out by the Sinners. Let's go back to Blaze really quick because they were starting to push up those stairs. Yes, they are still right on downstairs. Reset and trying a third time for this push because they were waiting out the Silence and Straight Outta Nepal, and then Straight Outta Nepal and the Golden Eagles NA were in a fight, and now Next Element they are trying to come up and in, and Blaze has not moved, so he is still right here waiting for him. Oh, the nade. Oh, look at that. Dope Academy is in this fight right on over here. And I saw Dominator. He did get one of them from Dope Academy. Here comes another nade right up and over. Look at this. And this is Slaughter. Slaughter right over here, still trying to get those nades, trying to get those mollies up and over onto Volt X. Flash God ran right in. So now the Dope Academy. Oh, the Dope. It's Volt X. Volt X trying to get those. Oh, and Slaughter again. So they did take out the Dope Academy. Let's see what's going on over here in Hot Tin. I can't keep up with all the fights that are going on. I'm sorry that clicked off again, guys. Let's go. Let's see what's happening over here with Assaulter. Assaulter trying to get those shots. Is Assaulter going to take all 4 of them, pushing right up over here? Let's see what's going on with Sting. Oh, here comes another one from Sting, but he's got, oh, Sting Hope. Sting Hope was the sole one standing. But here, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Wheel of Names, sponsored by XO Esports. Shout out to XO Esports and Crucial for the UC giveaway, and shout out to each and every one of you 64 names on this list. Let's go. Congratulations to Pakistani 69. Congratulations. Head over to the XO Esports Discord server and put in a ticket. Tell them you won tonight's Wheel of Names. You're going to have to give them your user ID so they can put it into your account. Thank you for coming out and supporting XO Esports. The $1,300 Conquest League Eliminations Group A and B tonight. Come back tomorrow night, guys. We will have a brand new group. And thank you. Shout out to every one of you. Congratulations, Pakistan is 6-9. And like I said, if you want to see the scores, head over to the Discord server. They will be posting the scores when they get it all figured out tonight. They did not have a scorer tonight, so everything just seems to happen. Have a great night. Stay safe. Thank you so very much. Have a great night. I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.